Of improv at Second City is to be able to think on your feet. And that's harder than you think. And listening to those people around you is harder than you think, because in business, most of us are taught to talk, not to listen. So I need 4 volunteers. Can I have 4 volunteers from the audience? And you can have a choice here. You can either come up and volunteer. I'm not going to embarrass you. It's going to be funny. You can either volunteer or I'm just going to come and pick you. Oh, come on. Okay, I warned you. The guys at the back, come on up. See, the good thing about this is I have no idea who I'm picking, right? Sir, you look bored. Come on up. We'll put a quick end to that. All right, just if you could come across the front here, you're going to love this, trust me. It won't hurt a bit. I'm going to prove to you just how difficult listening is. So welcome to all of you. You are officially now called Ms. Know-It-All. This is the smartest human being on planet Earth. I know you didn't know that, but when you put these 4 together, you get super genius. And Ms. Know-It-All has been kind enough to join us today to answer any question that we want answered. Now, Ms. Know-It-All, the only thing that we would ask from the audience point of view is each of you may only, in the answer, say 1 word. Okay? And we'll go in this order, left to right, and then back around this way. And the idea is to construct a sentence in English. Now, is English first language for all of you? Yes? Okay. So let's start by having Edward, if you could introduce yourself to the audience as your little piece of Ms. Know-It-All, please. What's your name?
Mary Ellen.
Mary Ellen, hi. Just your name?
Eileen.
Hi, Eileen.
Andy.
Andy, hi, how are you?
Lou.
Lou, how are you? You guys aren't nervous, are you? Did I pick any people who hate being in front of crowds? Okay, you're doing really well. I'm standing in here with you, honey. Okay, here we go. I'll do the first answer for you, okay? It's really easy.
Okay.
Okay, I didn't want to make you uncomfortable. All right, let me ask the first question. Ms. Know-It-All, why is the sky blue? Any word? Because?
Of the air.
1 word. Of? Because of?
Air.
Air.
Light.
Light.
Dark.
Dark.
Sun.
Sun.
Bend.
Bend.
Atmosphere.
Atmosphere. Wow, Ms. Know-It-All is really smart. Now, what's really cool is she's done a sentence without a verb, a noun, or any adjectives, which is hard to do in English, but that's okay. Thank you, that was very good. So it's some combination of the light bending through the atmosphere, and what happens? Something happens. All right, that was too hard a question. I mean, why is the sky blue? Come on, even Cadbury's Caramel can't answer that question. So let's ask an easier question. Anybody? How about a question around basic? Let's not ask the question, what does basic stand for? Because if Miss Know-It-All doesn't get that answer right, we have bigger problems. So just throw out a question. What letter is the most important in basic and why? 1 word at a time.
S. I.
Correct.
Because.
Okay, hold on a sec. I forgot, I did not realize that I got the Latvian Ms. Know-It-All. So, sorry, I guess I was, okay. So, let's start again. What is the most important letter in basic?
S. Because.
It
Stands.
For.
Anything, any word that starts with S.
Strategy.
Strategy, yes, all right. All right, congratulations. You did it. Oh, was she great or what? She got it. Okay, Ms. Know-It-All, you were terrific. If you could take your seats again, I hope I didn't embarrass you or make you feel bad. You answered that with a perfect sentence. Thank you very much. Now, here's what we're going to do. No one is safe at the mark of a leader. No one is safe. Here's what I want you to do. Lean around and form a small group. 4 people, just around your chairs. Okay, it's really easy. Come on, just a small group. That won't hurt. Did the last one hurt? Did I tell you the truth that you'd come out of it with something? So 4 people or less. And here's what I want you to do. I'm going to start a story. You are going to keep the story going 1 word at a time. And here's the story. Everyone got a group? We're going to do this for 2 minutes and then we'll be done. So here's the story. Just get comfortable. It was a dark and stormy night. Young Jimmy was lying in his bed, terrified, as he looked out the window. The tree was smashing against the glass, the rain was pouring down, the thunder and lightning were making noise. Young Jimmy was terrified when suddenly he heard a noise coming right from under his bed. Terrified, he leaned over, he lifted the covers up, looked under his bed, and saw... Go. One word at a time, keep the story going. Speed is important. Just say the first word that comes to your mind. First word that comes to your mind. Try and make sense. Speed is important. Just throw the next word, the first word out. Okay, bring your story to a close. Just bring it to a conclusion. Okay, everyone stop. How many of you had Jimmy die? Like he was eaten by whatever was under the bed. One group back there, poor Jimmy, they saw aliens in Jimmy's toast. So, how many of you found that difficult to do? Just a question, show of hands. And how many of you found it difficult to do for this reason? That while the person before you was saying a word, you had 5 other words coming. Like as soon as I said that, one of you had, Jimmy looked under the bed and saw monster. Someone once said toothbrush. And I went, the toothbrush was rattling under, okay. Someone said leaf once. But we all have a different word jump into our mind. And then the person beside us who's answering says a different word. And it really messes us up, right? We're going, hold on, I saw a monster. You can't say leaf. And then the story continues to go. And then there's all these words coming into our mind, but they aren't the same words that are coming into anyone else's minds, right? So here's a great little exercise. What's this? I'm going to tap out a song. Tell me what the song is. Just yell it out. Very good. Some of you got that. When you do that to a typical audience, 95% of the people can't get the song because they don't know that in my head I have happy birthday. They're so busy with what's coming into their head that they can't even think of happy birthday. The message is around listening. That listening is very, very, very difficult because you have to shut up the little voices that are going blah, 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 in all of our heads all the time. Some of your voices may be more intelligent and articulate than mine. Mine, unfortunately, go blah, 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 which is why I'm here. So a lesson to all of us as leaders is that spending the time, number one, to ask someone else's story, and then to actually listen to it. And when you're in groups with people, actually listen to what they're doing is the most important ingredient in building great teams.